know this section of the video sees me with a very bad voice, but I just couldn't resist, because probably by the time my voice comes back, the job is done. But what I wanted to point out is 16th century door frame, which is getting revealed at the moment. Removing the cement and the plaster that has been applied probably in the 1960s and 70s. Look at this. This was an amazing surprise. And look at that top layer there. But how could this be left back? You know, yes, I'm not that well, but how could this be left there underneath the cement? No way. Anyway, I won't talk anymore. Guys are doing a fantastic job on this facade. So we are getting towards the end of episode 2. It's been an interesting week actually, because I lost my voice, is now coming back, and so probably a lot of the videos don't have me talking, which is not a bad thing. But really what I wanted to share at this stage is that with this particular property, after the plaster that was applied probably in the 1980s was removed, and we were left with this kind of scenarios, we could only then make a decision on what was best in terms of durability, in terms of moving forward. So together with the client, we decided which walls were going to be left like that and treated, and then plasterboard with a barrier fitted behind will be going back, and which walls instead will be hacked off to bring back, my voice still a little bit, bringing back really the beauty, but also showing how ancient these properties and these buildings were. It's become pretty clear and apparent, and I'll share with you, you probably have seen it already, the writing on the door that has just appeared as a result of removing and hacking off this cement. But it has appeared, and it's probably quite clear that this was a church. And then it's interesting because these doors that we found, 3 of them, they probably created a connection between the various chapels. Probably I would say this building dates back to late 1600, probably even earlier. And the reason for that again is because of the many pebbles and little stones that were used rather than big blocks. So we've decided to expose this. And you probably have seen the quantity of rubble that gets produced when you remove that, and it's very important to make sure that that rubble gets disposed officially and properly, and that's something that we make sure that we do so it doesn't end up in the wrong places. But we are left with pure beauty. Now, one also the reasons of exposing this is a combination between beauty, and I'll share with you as well. Well, you have already seen probably this beautiful vaulted ceiling here, and also a control of damp, and especially when you're on the ground floor. So although the walls get treated, they still have a breathing factor that it's a lot higher than any other materials that you can put on top. So that's what we've done with this area. And actually what happened during the course of this, a little decision was made, because an ensuite bathroom is going to come across here. The shower will be in this area here. So I've got to hack these off, and imagine a little bit of a light. That's a well there, and it still has water. So that's a fresh water well. So you imagine, and then the glass can go here. So while you're in bed, you can actually see through the shower, see who's having a shower, and also having a look at that ancient touch that has just come across the stone over there. I always feel that the stone tells us a story, just like these architraves that have been revealed are telling us a story. And then I'm stepping through here. Amazing job in the second bedroom. Look at this wall. Absolutely amazing. That wall has been built because a bathroom is going to go there, and you know, rather than having pipework or anything running through the adjacent wall, which is with your neighbor, everything will be on the other side, so it's not going to touch the walls. And then the entrance, they're doing a fantastic job now, loading up and clearing up the site. This is the end of the rubble, I think, from this particular building site. And this other wall here also has exposed another opening here that was here. Behind this fantastic work, the white man, l'uomo bianco.
L'uomo bianco.
Abbiamo l'uomo nero pure. We have a black man. We have a white man. A white because of the dust. Per la polvere.
Yes.
Fantastic. Mino hai fatto un lavoro eccezionale. Mino has done an amazing job, and through the process of doing this, we're now waiting for an historian, because he's also Mino. He's doing un altro maestro, no? Quanto lavoro. Look, there was a hole there that was revealed, and he's just positioning a stone there. But what's incredible is this. Non sappiamo ancora cosa significa, no?
No,
per adesso.
Quello è latino proprio. È un latino velcio tener nonno. Il resto si è consumato durante il rifacimento di chi ha fatto intorno.
So this was covered in a layer of concrete, which has been carefully removed, revealing, you see this? This is how the stone was aged, and probably back in the 70s and 80s, they didn't like to see this. So people ask, why did they cover it in concrete? Well, because back in the days, maybe, you know, it was a little bit unpleasant to see a door frame that was all damaged like that. But now today we know that that is a sign of time, and it's actually beautiful to expose. And so the whole facade of the building is been exposed, creating this amazing faccia vista. Now, that's it. That's the end of this. While these guys are doing a fantastic job loading up the container, all I'll say is thank you very much for this episode 2 of Gaspar Grotto. It's been extraordinary. Some of these discoveries have given us an incredible desire, really, to inject that history back into the building and to bring it in as well into the remodeling process, so we can actually melt the two periods, the ancient with the modern. So stay tuned, watch the continuation of this, and I'll see you on episode 3, and subscribe to the channel, press the little bell, and until next time, stay safe wherever you are.